Well, this is a classic right here. This is Simpsons for the arcade. Remember this game, people? The backstory is we're a nuclear family from the town of Springfield. And, yo, man.
Homer!
Oops. Shit. We Homer? Is that what's going on? Apparently. The backstory is Mr. Burns is super evil in this game. He's trying to kill us. Mr. Burns was robbing a jewelry store, and a giant diamond fell into Maggie's mouth, so they kidnapped Maggie. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hit Q to get the machine service menu.
How's my hair?
How's my hair, she says.
How's my hair?
Alright, so
How's my
how do
hair?
I punch with Homer? That's the
How's my
question.
hair?
I figured out how to move.
How's my hair?
Alright.
How's my hair?
Still haven't figured out how to punch with Homer.
How's my hair? How's my hair?
Let's jump. Here we go. Those are awkward controls.
How's my hair?
That's alright. Alright, so now I have to control Marge too until she dies. The game's still a bit loud.
How's my hair?
How's that? Is that better? Yeah, beat the shit out of Marge. Alright. I think we got this. Yeah, keep beating up Marge. Beat up my wife, that's fine. Okay, got Homer's controls down. You got her? As soon as she's dead, we can move on. Alright, got the 0 life. Yeah, how much fun was this game? This is one of the better arcade games. So let's go down the list. Best arcade games of all time. What do you guys think? Or just your favorites, guilty pleasures. My cursor's on screen? Oh, that's awkward. Good call. Appreciate that. Alright. Ninja Turtles. Like Turtles 2, you talking? Or Turtles in Time and Drake 2. Also, I need to update this game. I mean, the video. The Simpsons game, Simpsons arcade game. That's what we want. There we go. Cool. Back to it. Wake up, homie. I think I was asking everyone's favorite arcade games. The best, what do you think are the best of all time, or just even a guilty pleasure? What were you pumping your quarters into as a kid? I loved The Simpsons. I loved X-Men. Turtles in Time on arcade was awesome. Street Fighter 2 was awesome before it came out on system, then you just played the shit out of it all the time. Area 51 was so good. One of the better, I think the definitive first-person shooter, even though it like moved around for you. Yeah, that's a fair argument against arcades, Iggy. That they were difficult and basically existed just to suck your money in. If you could beat an arcade game in the arcade, then you were doing alright. Your paper route was paying you well. Is that a move? That's a different move. Is that like my super move? His little skip move is kind of nice. House of the Dead was a good game. Good call to Tallahassee. I agree with that. I know Road Chainsaw loves Area 51. We've talked about that at length. You guys should get one of those for your pad, Iggy. Get one of those consoles. Original cabinet, everything. Oh yeah, do your little dance. Remember that move. That was nice. Move this up a little bit so I can see the comments a little better. I'm back here with my kid. With my shit. What'd he say? Bonus stage. Hit buttons!
Pop your balloon and go after Maggie.
Wow.
Ready?
Okay.
Go!
Oh yeah, not even close. Not even close. Stupid crusty balloons. Random guys who you never saw on the show. That would be a nice gesture for a special occasion, anniversary or something like that. Yeah, that's the other question. Where did you guys play arcade games? I mean, the obvious answer is the arcade, you dumbass Tony. But you know, some people didn't have a full-on arcade. Some people had, like, you know, the movie theater or the like the bowling alley. I think I had all of those. Have a soft drink, chill out. Santa's little helper, Santos El Helper. He's just here to hang out and choke on stuff, apparently. Oh, all the characters from the first 2 seasons of the show. Some of which are dead, like Dr. Marvin, what's his name? What was his last name? What was the Dream Machine? What was that? Thanks, Millhouse. Oh, I love the hammer. See how long I can hold on to it. Get results with this thing. Boom! One-hit kills. Homie like. Pizza Hut, another great place to play arcade games. Good call, Yo Times. Stop. Shit. Yo Times 3. I think I have this hammer until I die, actually, so I should try to be careful. Aw. The grill that looks like Homer hit me. It's not cool. I want that soda, though. Ah, you can't pick up the soda. I mean, you can't drink the soda. You went to an arcade on a field trip? Did I read that right? A mailbox. Whoa. There. Binky Show Hall. This is just a button masher all the way. I do have this move, though, which I need to do more, because I think it's a little more powerful than everything else. Right? Beth showed up at the right time. Thanks for hanging out, Beth. Yeah, we played some Outlast earlier. It was terrifying, and now we're trying to wind down with some MAME and whatever anyone else wants to see. Love seeing the regulars show up. It's always a good time. Kick, kick, kick. Quite alright. Just happy you're here, Beth. Not a problem. Give me that hot dog. Little girl. What was her name? Man. I know that Bart sort of had a crush on her. Remember when Homer went to Bart's school and he's like, yes, Lazy Eye. Yes, girl that Bart has a crush on. It was totally her. Yeah, let's not talk about what happened in Outlast earlier. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that. We're trying to move on past that, guys. Come on. We're having happy, fun times blowing up this terrifying, giant, inflatable, crusty, the clown balloon that's trying to kill me. That might be more terrifying than a guy trying to cut off my penis with a circular saw. I don't know. Yeah, this kick move is getting results. It was pretty scary. Come on. Come on. Come back here, Mr. Smithers. Yeah, Smithers is evil in this game. Back when Mr. Burns was actually evil and not just kind of cartoony evil. Ghost! Oh. What are these random guys? Are they supposed to be like just employees of Mr. Burns? I did have one of the best freakouts that's ever happened on this channel. It was pretty great. I can't wait to, at the end of this video actually, to watch it again. Rendered. That'll be pretty great. I'm gonna put up the whole entire Let's Play of Outlast at the end of the month. I might beat it next week, I'm not sure. And we'll have to move on to something else for the last weekend. Oh yeah, it was get obliterated drunk kind of freak out. That was, my voice did things that I am not comfortable talking about or remember. What the hell is that? I remember that from the show. Ooh, slingshot. Boom, boom, boom. Not very powerful. Yeah, it'll go up eventually. Then everyone can relive the magic together as many times as they want. Ah, something like that. Yeah, that was it's a bit more manly than the actual sound. Oops, didn't mean to toss that. That's alright. Carnival. How do shooters work though in this game? I mean, in MAME. If you don't have like, you know, there's like no motion sensitivity. How do you figure that out? You just like have a cursor over the screen or something like that? My albums. Don't act like you listen, Iggy. You don't know. You don't know. Okay. Well, those actual ghouls? What are they trying to suggest there? What happened to that guy? Let's talk about that. You fire with the mouse. Yeah, this game is actually kind of scary in some parts, especially if you're a little kid like I used to be when I'd play this. And like the sound was booming, you know, in the arcade. Like maybe no one's there, it's just kind of you. Because you're not skipping school, but you're not at school and you're supposed to be. And it's just like super loud, you're just like, ah! Ah! That's how you sound. Carnival. Yeah, it sounds like a good time. That might be fun next week. And I haven't decided if I want to do it next week on Friday, like it's scheduled, or Saturday. I can technically do either day next weekend. Wasn't there someone who could not watch it on Friday? I feel like it was like David Logan, but he was here tonight. So I don't know. Maybe he just said he couldn't like watch with sound or something. I don't know. Still not sure how I'm gonna handle next weekend. It's the best weekend I have all month though for doing Let's Plays. So it's pretty effective. I love this little skipping move. Look at that. Wow. If I'd known about that as a kid, wouldn't have gone through nearly as many quarters. Forget how many levels there are in this game. Do something both nights next weekend. Possibly. I mean, possibly. That's the first thing that's ever gone wrong. Little Simpsons reference there. If you guys know the episode, chime in when the guy says possibly. I'll give you a hint. He's flying a helicopter that the Simpsons are all in. Can you name the context of that helicopter ride? Hey, Barney! Band's got gigs. You do covers, Hendrik? That sounds like cover hours if you're there 9 till 1 in the morning. That's a good gig if you can get it. Definitely a good paying gig. well, we'll see. Check the channel. I will update. Give you guys an idea. Was I dancing just now? That was weird. Dancing the Bleeding Gums Murphy. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people who died early on in the series that are here in this game. Die. Boom, boom, boom. Indie rock pop covers. Nice. I like it. Good stuff. Probably exactly the kind of music you want to be playing too, because that's the stuff that 20-somethings who are out at bars that time of night and are, you know, spending money want to hear. So, good call. Super sexy. Wow, this guy is clearly like a meth head. And he's just one of the guys you gotta fight in this game. Yeah, this game was a little weird, a little creepy sometimes. A lot darker than the show. Ow. I'm fried. Boom. Does have dousing mask fire breathing. Didn't get him anywhere. It's my move. It's Homer's move, but he said I could do it. Mecha Meth Mo. Springfield Butch. Bear's still going. Guess he just skipped the Mo's level. Yeah, no, that's a good call. Most bands do play kind of the classics. I have a friend who plays in a 90s cover band and cleans up very well because everyone there is like, you know, everyone grew up in the 90s. Who grew up in the 90s are now in their 20s and early 30s. So that's the kind of music they want to hear when they go out to a bar. So yeah, they make a shit ton of money doing that. But I could see playing contemporary covers would be very effective as well. I like that. It's a good move. Good business move. Gold on the ceiling. That's all I can do without getting sued. That's the joke. Give me that slingshot, Nelson. Mecha Mouth Mo. That's your 90s cover band name right there. Hey, it's the three-eyed fish from that one episode. So many references from the early show. Can I, like, eat him? Or toss him? Or... Damn it! Disappeared. Man, this game sucks quarters. Eat fish. Genetically modified fish. Ooh, thank you for the hammer. Where'd it go? Drop it. No! Yeah, you got Sideshow Bob. The original Sideshow Bob. Not Sideshow Mel, let's say. Is this gonna hurt? Nah, I'm fine. Oh, I have to fight the bear, okay. I want to get an elephant someday. You did have an elephant. His name was Stampy. You loved him. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Seasons 1 through 10, pretty damn solid. If I do say so myself. No! Bear does have some gruesome moves. Is that fish's name Blinky? Is that what I missed? Oh, shit. Stampy was kind of a jerk. He destroyed everything and he ate them out of house and home. Kind of like when Lisa got that pony. And Homer took the job at the Quickie Mart to support said pony. No! Maggie! Jump on the helicopter. Where are we going now? And when the programmers of the game, they took the game to their superiors, and they said, it's not long enough, we need more quarters. So they sent them back to the drawing board, and they made this random dreamland with walking donuts. Dude, I'm making so many Simpsons references tonight that no one is commenting on. I don't want to hear it, Iggy. I can miss not knowing the fish's name was Blinky. I'm everything else, I'm nailing. Everything that no one is asking, I am nailing. Yeah, let's just have references to everything in the show. Let's just have a level where the references just get really, really obscure and nonsensical, and just, you know, whatever. Ow! Sacks on the beach. Bleeding Gum Murphy's big hit. Ow. I didn't get the one thing that mattered. It says you. That's the one thing that... Whoa! They're still going, aren't they? Should I be worried about those exposed cooling rods or whatever the hell those things are supposed to be? Nice. Humans eat donuts, donuts eat quarters, but what do quarters eat? Try to confuse me, Drake. Quarters eat quarter pounders, says Iggy. Iggy the Frog. Simpsons. Didn't Hulu get The Simpsons? That was like a big coup for them. Or somebody has The Simpsons. No, they got Seinfeld. Someone got The Simpsons. Maybe it's just like... I don't know, it's like Fox whatever lets you stream them if you have like a certain... I don't know, it's some bullshit. But yeah. First 10 seasons. FX now. Yeah. I don't know anything about nuclear physics. And it's showing. It's never been so cruelly exposed in front of so many people. My ignorance. Let's just fight a random big bowling ball with scratches his butt like Homer. Evergreen Terrace. What was Marge's bowling ball's name? Oh god, I don't... It was the one that Homer got for himself. Didn't it say Homer? I think it was Homer. Yes! It's totally Homer, isn't it? Iggy says Homer. I agree with you, buddy. Died, giant bowling ball. He's still not dead? Yeah, because Homer got the bowling ball for himself. He got it for Marge, thinking that she would just, you know, give it to him and never use it. And then she actually did use it to kind of spite him. What's everyone's favorite episode of The Simpsons? Let's talk about that. I will reveal mine after a few people give theirs. Oh, we're hitting buttons this time.
Ready?
I don't remember this one. I don't remember slapping me. The kids cannot be bothered. Marge just looks addicted to meth. Yeah, but the ball's still... Right. Right. Anything with Ralph Wiggum is your favorite, Beth? The one where he was sort of dating Lisa was a sweet episode. Then she breaks up with him, and then Chief Wiggum makes, like, just like, gives Homer tickets for no reason. Makes his life a living hell, basically. Oh, the 3D World one was really good. There was like some... I remember the music from that being really cool. All the random things I know, but I do remember that. That was like when I was peak into The Simpsons. That was like 94 or something like that, I want to say. Lemon Tree, it was really good. And Shelbyville had like the... What was it? Like the radish tree or something like that. Something awful. My cat's breath smells like cat food. Yeah. Little Ralph Wiggum. Just go to sleep, Ralph. Yay, that's where I'm a Viking. Ooh, erotic cakes. And he goes in the shop. Oh, man. Super Nintendo Chalmers? What's a battle? Did that boy just say, what's a battle? No, he said, what's that rattle? The air conditioning. Beets. They had the beet tree or whatever it was, right? Die. Yeah, David Logan's right. They had beets in Shelbyville. I remember when they stole the lemon tree, and he like took a big bite out of the lemon. He was trying to be all... What was that I just ate? Trying to be all smug and... with his lemons, and he like took a bite of one, and it was like so sour, but he like had to smile anyway, and he was like grimacing through his smile. Or smiling through his grimace. I don't know, however you want to put that. They're making a baby, and the baby looked at me. And then Chief Wiggum's like, baby looked at you? Baby, they were making babies, and one of the babies looked at me. Oh, God. All they were doing was making out in the broom closet. Baby looked at you? Oh, God. Beet juice, yeah. And they tried to pass it off like they wanted to get rid of the lemon tree. Like, and then, like, your Shelby ancestors banished the evil citizens of Springfield and their rotten lemon tree for good once and for all. And they never had to eat those lemons again. You know, let's all give thanks and have some beet juice. I bet my Wookiee. Oh, yeah. Are there newer Simpsons newer Simpsons games that are worth my attention, David Logan? What's going on? I just realized I'm in like a dojo right now, fighting ninjas with throwing stars. I don't remember this level at all. Oh, this guy creeped me out. How would that not freak you out when you're a kid? They totally just pinched this from Turtles 2, by the way. Like that penultimate level right before the Technodrome. It is. Remember, Ralphie, if your nose starts bleeding, you're picking it too much. Or not enough. Simpsons Hit and Run. Is that a racing game? I feel like that was a racing game of some sort. I mean, it's kind of in the title, but I sort of remember that. I never played it. Alright, I had many favorite episodes, but I think my favorite overall might have been You Only Move Twice, where they go to the, where Homer gets a new job with Hank Scorpio, like the Bond villain, I'm kind of obsessed with James Bond, so that kind of played into that, but that was just the most fantastic episode for me, I think. Homer, if you want to kill someone on your way out, it would really help me out. Stop him! He's supposed to die! Oh, God. Homer, I know your dream was to own the Dallas Cowboys, but, you know, I did the best I could. It's a start. It's not the Cowboys, but it's a start. He's like, the Denver Broncos! And they're, like, falling down, can't even toss the ball to each other. Hank Scorpio. He's one of the greatest one-off characters in the history of that show. My favorite one-off character. Voiced by, hold on. Al Brooks. Take out, yeah, Al Brooks. Take out Mr. Smithers, an evil Mr. Smithers with freaking bombs in his cape. Mr. Burns peering on through that painting. I guess we're getting near the end here. Remember, this game having a lot of levels. So we're on the same page. Cedar Ridge. Marge develops a drinking problem because the house is so futuristic it does all the chores for her. And by drinking problem, it means like basically like a glass of wine a day. I just can't drink that much. You look like Hank Scorpio? I don't know if that's true. I mean, yeah, I'm picturing Hank Scorpio. That's pretty funny though. Oh, the Hammock District. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Homer, I tackled a loafer at work today. Tackles James Bond. They shoot him. Hank Scorpio, good work, Homer! When you get home, there'll be another story in your house. And Smithers just kills himself, sort of. Mr. Burns' big catchphrase. Welcome to your grave, suckers. There it is. Excellent. He just says it over and over again. Excellent, excellent. No! Do you have any sugar? He just reaches into his pockets. On a fun run.
Where do you think you're going?
Do you think you could work harder? Yes, sir, Mr. Simpson. Hey, call me Homer. I tackled the loafer at work. Oh, and one of the best lines from that episode isn't even related to Hank Scorpio, but what are you doing here? It's like, I'm from Canada, so they think I'm slow, eh? In the remedial class. Kids have mittens on their jackets. They think I'm slow, eh? Whoa, sounds like someone has a case of the Spose does. Oh, it's the best episode ever. In my opinion. A lot of great episodes. That's my favorite, probably. Pretty scary for Mole Man. Man, I hope I have enough fake quarters to take down Mr. Burns. Mr. B. Earns. Mr. Boo Earns. The softball ringer episode was pretty fantastic, too. Like, we're talking like top 5, top 10 episodes, that's up there. Randomly, thought I told you to get rid of those sideburns. Look, Mr. Burns, I don't know what you think sideburns are. Maggie. Plumber looks exhausted. And he's dead. A little dark. Guess they figured no one would get this far. No one has that much money. They're saying boo earns. Were you saying boo? Or were you saying boo earns? Boo! Matt Groening hates that episode. He like distanced himself from it because it was a crossover with The Critic, and he thought it was just they were just basically using his successful show The Simpsons to give life support to The Critic, which he did not approve of. He was a little crazy, that Matt Groening. Well, there you go. Wow, we just left Maggie there after we went through all the trouble to get her. But she caught up to us, I guess. That's good. Oh, she fell down again. Alright. I think we got time for one more game. It stinks. It doesn't suck, it stinks. Oh, he's giving us the diamond. That's sweet. You know, you can use that in exchange for goods and services. That's fine. Ooh, look at my initials. Let's play Brigands. LPB. That was very important that I put that in. Yeah, everything stinks. Yes, Mr. Sherman, everything stinks. His other, like, little cameo. Stinks. You were close. Oh no, it's right, they're making me play it over again. Who does that? I still have, like, $20 worth of quarters. Or $4 worth of quarters. Let's not do this anymore.